From Koreatown, Los Angeles, you're watching Ktown Social Club. This is where the world gathers to talk about the issues that you really care about. It's a different kind of a talk program. We're the only show that offers perspectives from the far left to the far right. Leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and smash that notification bell. Check the description box below for all our social media. And I'm Michael Kim with Michael Wan, Ed Choi, and instead of Doug Kim, we have Rocco 1540 Robot.
Yeah. A little bit more quiet than Doug.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just
a little bit.
I'm
more
not
quiet.
saying anything about him. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, Doug's not here. He's in out of the state.
Can we say it? Wait, let's just call him real quick. If he even answers.
Yeah, but people will be wondering, where is Doug, right?
Yeah.
So we have to mention it. If we don't mention it, it's like, you know.
Yeah, he's not here this week. Yeah.
Supposed to be here.
If you watched last week, you know he's not here this week.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Is that just hang up?
Did he just hang up on me?
No, that's like a phone is not in service.
Should we text him?
Is he doing something? Okay.
Well,
Okay. All right. That's.
we're trying to include you,
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk
Even by
about.
voice.
I'm not going to talk about him.
but he's
so
not here.
I'm going to
Yeah.
follow his rules. So, Doug, we hope everything's good with you. Anyway, Doug will be back in a couple episodes. So we'll we miss him.
We have Rocco 1540 in place of Douglas. Douglas Lee Kim, right?
Yeah, Kim Dok-so.
Kim Dok-so.
Okay, anyway. So, we have another channel. It's called Rocco Life, which is, Radio Korea, Rocco, and then Life.
Mukbang plus, right?
Yeah, there's like
travel.
mukbang videos or food videos, travel videos. And usually we have some young ladies hosting that program. Kilograms, the Korean American rapper, hosted a few of them. Even Michael was on one of them with one of the young ladies, Elaine, when they did a Torrance?
Park. Torrance, yeah.
It was a Torrance episode.
We had a good time there. It was fun.
Yeah, they had a drawing competition. They played chess.
I think I beat him.
I think he lost both of them.
I think I beat both
You
of
were
them.
in the middle saying you beat someone.
Yeah.
The drawing thing, I think I got her on that. But that, beauty
Just
is,
watch it
beauty
and
is
we'll
in
be
the
the
eye of the
judge.
beholder, okay?
That's
Yeah, actually, the Torrance one was that was pretty. Here it is. So
It
let's
had high
let's-
views, right?
Oh wait,
We got a bunch of commercials.
got a commercial here. Got to get rid of it. So this one came out 4 months ago, back on April 15th, almost 5 months ago, and that's Elaine.
Yep.
And let's see.
때 가장 예쁜 토렌스에 저희가 왔는데요. 이곳은 스릴도 넘치지만 편안하게 자연 속에서
Someone's gonna
쉬어갈 수
appear.
있는
I've never been to
매력적인
this place,
곳이라고 해요. 근데 이 매력에 저희가 더 푹 빠질 수 있게 저희가 오늘 특별한 엑스퍼트 게스트를 모셨습니다. 저희 라디오 코리아의
Who's the expert?
뉴스 팀장님이신 원효성 팀장님이십니다.
They're laughing over
I
there.
can hear it. They're laughing so hard.
Is it that ridiculous for me to appear there?
I mean, you did say John.
여기가 서쪽이다 보니까
So this
You don't
is-
need air conditioner there.
How long have you been living in this area?
Since 2003.
Oh, you're living in Torrance.
We're in
So
the
first
area.
I lived in Torrance,
Ish.
but around there, yeah, South Bay. Yeah.
Torrance-ish.
So you guys went. What is this, like an antique
It's an
shop?
antique shop, yeah.
Okay.
And she was very playful,
아, 그쵸. 여기
And
She's
then
a good dancer too. She danced that day.
oh, she did.
Yeah. And we put it on the shorts.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. So you guys were drawing these
Yeah.
birds.
생각 없이 쓱싹
Look how serious I am.
Oh wow, like real artists.
눈빛 레이저 나온 거 보이시나요? 이제 드디어 끝났습니다. 과연 누가 더 잘했을까요?
만나자마자 이렇게 대결하는 건 처음인 것 같아.
하나, 둘, 셋, 짠!
Who's better, man?
Oh, definitely her. Yeah.
Hey, I draw the
I mean, it's
environment,
marginally
man. The
so.
scenery.
It's marginally so. but-
Marginally, yeah.
She did better actually, but
She just focused on the animal.
so
You did the whole
almost
thing.
everybody.
You have a lot more going on,
Right?
but it doesn't equate to better. So I hate to say it.
That was my
apologize.
purpose because I knew that my drawing sucked, so I had to just put everything all there. Yeah, that was the point.
How was this restaurant, Ojia?
It's in Hawthorne Boulevard. That was the first time I tried. It was pretty okay. It was pretty good. And
Ooh, that looks good.
Compared to all the big tonkatsu places, that's like a little baby guy.
it is, Japanese restaurant, they don't give you like a big, humongous.
Oh, that's just a Korean
tonkatsu.
thing?
That's a Korean thing. Yeah, if you go to Kotapu, they give you a huge one. He's a mayor there.
You guys interviewed the mayor of Torrance,
Yeah,
huh? He's
George Chen.
Chinese?
He's Taiwanese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then after this interview, what else?
That was City Hall there. Yeah.
Oh, you went to the mall.
We went to Delamo Mall.
Weird. The city hall kind of looks like outside of this building.
Oh, this one?
Little bit. The
Yeah,
construction.
quick
I mean, the
glance.
structure.
Yeah.
Wow, this mall is nice.
Delamo Mall is like the 6th largest mall in America.
Yeah.
It used to be
Oh,
top 5, but
really?
yeah, 6th largest.
It's that big.
Uh-huh. It's
Or any
huge.
other
It is huge.
Top 5s in Cali?
사실 체스 클럽에 있습니다.
You mean mall?
Yeah.
South Coast Plaza could be
Oh, South
probably.
Coast
Yeah, I
Plaza.
think number 5.
Delamo's like mostly Asian stuff, though, right?
There's a lot of
A lot of Asian stuff?
South Bay, but Delamo Mall. I mean, it's. I mean, like I said,
Makes
it's
sense.
the
The
largest on
Asians
the
love
western
to
area.
shop.
Yeah, they do. She seemed to really like competition. So whenever there was something, she said, "Let's compete." Let's compete.
Oh, just
Yeah,
competitive.
So, yeah.
In the thumbnail, it calls you the 문화충격 삼촌.
Yeah, I'm an uncle, culture shock uncle.
Okay. But anyway, that was Michael's episode that came out, and then
and
my
there's
episode.
yours
I think we
yesterday.
filmed this in February.
And it's now finally
really?
it's coming out.
I was like, why
Yeah.
are you wearing a jacket? I was like,
yeah.
it has
That's a
been
Radio
so
Korea-
hot
yeah,
at night.
that's a
No,
radio-
but I mean, just because
I
it's
know,
been like
you're right.
80
It is. It has
degrees at
been really
night.
hot. You're right.
So we did this one with this guy named MC PANCHO, who's actually lives out in San Pedro. He's LA dude, cholo guy. And well, let's take a
Is that a drone shot? What is that? Where is that?
maybe. I'm not sure.
I think it's drone. I think. Elgato.
Elgato. I think it means cat, right?
Yeah.
Gato. Now, as I was watching this yesterday,
Oh man,
Like-
look at his face.
right before I started doing my dishes yesterday, this video came out. So I watched this as I was doing my dishes, and I was like cringing the whole time.
A melting pot of
Because
cultures
it's
and
hard
That's
to.
how it feels when you
because
see yourself on-
exactly.
on
yeah,
video.
Exactly, that's fine.
diversity.
So I wrote
Los Angeles
a
looks
script.
beautiful.
Dialogue.
Is that you?
One that I've
Your
been a
voice?
part of
That's my
since
voice, yeah.
earliest memories, where tacos and burgers stand alongside kimchi and bulgogi.
I was trying to be like Anthony Bourdain.
Anthony
Mexican
Bourdain.
food
Wait, why do you say
familiar
bulgogi
comfort.
like that?
Oh, because I'm trying to say it in English, not in Korean.
The community here seeking
You would say bulgogi, right?
knowing the shared experience.
Yeah, it was a little grating on the ears.
Yeah, but when you talk to
To a foreigner, right? I
Like,
mean, to American.
well, yeah, if you're in Korea and you want a coffee,
I feel like
do you
that's
say,
different.
"Hey, can I get a small coffee?" or you say "kopi"?
Yeah, but I feel like that's a little different.
Okay. You're saying that we should pronounce our original.
In English,
Meant to be.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you say, "Hi, my name's Ed Che"?
No, but that's because there's a translation for trip. It's Choi.
So according to that logic, is Michael being a little bit Twinkie here? I mean,
Yeah.
No comment.
But that was a conscious thing. I
understand.
learned that actually there was a debate I
courtesy?
had with a New Zealand guy
Just a food destination.
when when we were in Korea together,
Cultural tapestry.
and I used to say like, "Why do you?"
Traditions
When we use English words, he would say it in the Korean way, "Kopi, taxi,"
here
and then I would say, "Why don't you just say coffee or taxi?" He's like, "Because this is how Koreans say it.
and every
You know,
taste
if you want
brings
Koreans
a
to
sense of
understand."
Yeah, but I feel like that's a little bit different
Yeah.
because they won't. Sometimes they won't understand if you say coffee.
and
you know what
coffee
I mean?
became such a common language in Korea. There's just.
But
you
also,
just
it's
say
not even an
coffee.
English way to say it. People are just mispronouncing it.
You mean
Bulgogi.
Okay. Oh, you mean
They're putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
You're saying the accent is wrong.
Syllable.
Yeah, the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
I'm copying what Jennifer Aniston said in Along Came Polly. She goes, "You want some more bulgogi?"
Oh, she said that
To
in that
Ben
movie.
Stiller. And then Ben Stiller had to go to the restroom because he couldn't handle the soy
spice?
sauce or whatever. Yeah, I
That's
guess the
a
movie
stretch.
portrayed it as weird, but
Yeah, that's a stretch.
Oh, so this guy,
The
this is
kids
a
say did not age well.
yeah. So this is a Korean guy. He's from Brazil.
There's a lot of Korean people in Brazil.
Yeah, I
One of
can
my best
see-
friends as a child, he was born in Brazil.
Was
Yeah.
he? There's a lot of Koreans from
Oh, he's
Brazil
processing his
or
own
Argentina,
tincture.
right? Even Argentina.
Argentina,
Yeah,
yeah.
There's a lot of Koreans.
There's
from there.
a pretty famous TikToker. She and her family are from Argentina, and her and her dad or mom like regularly speak Spanish in the videos, and you're just like,
They're Korean, right?
wait, what are they saying? Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so this guy's from Brazil, lives in LA, and the gym I go to, there's a Korean trainer there, but he's from Argentina. So the guy from Argentina comes up to me, he's like, "Hey, did you film at the night market?" He goes, "Yeah, my cousin from Brazil said you filmed him and talked to him." So,
Oh, they're cousins.
okay.
so I'm like, wow.
Just from their demeanor, isn't there a little bit difference? You know,
Then American?
I mean,
I
from,
noticed-
like, traditional,
yeah,
you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
I
mean,
noticed
can
there's a
feel
little
there's
difference, yeah.
just the aura.
Little less cocky.
Speaking of which, Dumbfounded, the rapper, he's from Argentina, right?
Dumbfounded.
I
He's
saw.
originally from Argentina.
Yeah,
I did not
He came
know
here when
that.
he was like 7 or something like that. But I saw him at M Grill on Saturday, getting out of the elevator, but I kind of hid because he was
Why?
with.
Do you know each other?
Yeah,
Oh.
but he was with so many people, and I don't want to like be all social, so I just went like this. But he's with a bunch of
That
Filipinos.
happened, yeah.
Yep,
But-
I just do this.
No.
Oh, I didn't see you.
Yeah, you didn't want to bring the attention.
Yeah,
That
but
looks
anyway,
good.
we had sugarcane juice. It was pretty good,
Oh god.
and
This is downtown, right?
It's between downtown and Ktown on Olympic.
Oh, yeah.
This is MC PANCHO.
Yeah. He looks like a nice guy.
Do you have to be a rapper to have your name MC or?
I mean, theoretically.
He used to rap.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He had like these rap mixtapes, I guess, in the 80s or 90s or something.
Yeah, I mean, no one really goes by MC anymore unless you were in the 80s
yeah.
and 90s.
Ever
I feel
since
like.
Hammer took it away, right?
Oh, yeah, right. MC Hammer. So, yeah, I got some sugarcane juice. What else did we... Anyway, you guys should check out this video.
Sugar cane.
Yeah, what is it?
Did they
There's-
sell like the Mexican Coke?
That's cactus, right?
Yeah, cactus is delicious.
Yeah, I'm sure they had Mexican Coke there. I don't know what that is. Oh, you guys had birria? It's like a stewed, like a goat meat.
Yeah. I don't love goat, but I do love the beef version.
Beef version.
Goat's a little too gamey for me.
Yeah, this is the beef version of birria, but it's ramen, birria ramen. So there's the beef cooked in the birria style, and they put it in the ramen. It's like a tapatio ramen.
Looks like they're using... Oh, it is
Oh,
tapatio
is that?
ramen.
Yeah, it's crazy. The taste was like wild.
Is it good? Tapatio ramen.
I've never had the tapatio ramen. I've had birria ramen with Marichan, and it was not good.
That looks like a Korean
Oh, it
ramen.
wasn't good.
I don't like
Looks
Marichan.
like
Tapatio.
It kind of looked like a shin cup for a second, right?
Yeah.
yeah, shinramen.
I
Yeah.
see. I didn't even know there was a tapatio ramen. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel like birria ramen could be hit or miss because sometimes the broth like waters the flavor down. There's this place called Fatty Mart in like the
Fatty
West
Mart?
Side, and they have this. It's like this like big Asian market, but they also have like a food court in there.
Yeah.
They have a birria pizza. That shit is fire. It's
good.
so
It's
good.
good.
They also have a mapo tofu pizza, and that's fucking good too.
Mapo tofu
but not
pizza?
as good as the birria pizza. Because the birria pizza comes with the consomme, and you like dip the whole pizza in there.
Wait, is this a
It's-
Mexican place or an Asian place?
No, it's an Asian place, but they have a birria.
You dip the pizza
Yeah, in the
and it's,
consomme.
and
Yeah.
it's tasty.
It's so good.
If that looks really spicy though, I think
It's
you're,
not.
I mean, you're struggling. I mean, Michael.
Oh, am I struggling? Yeah, it wasn't that spicy. It was very. I
That's
don't know,
not
what's
what
the
your
term?
face says.
Arkun. It was very hearty.
You two already know each other, or you just
No.
you're just pretending to? Yeah, because you,
Pretending to know each other.
Getting
no, I mean
to
it
know
looks like
each
you're
other.
longtime buddies. You know, when you're
Getting
just,
to know each other.
No, we just talked on Instagram a bit because
Oh,
I saw him in
okay,
some
okay.
videos. I'm like, this guy's got some kind of presence here. Like, I don't know what it is. Is it his facial hair or is it his tattoos? But
He does have the Captain Hook mustache.
But
Yeah.
he has a smiley face though. he smiles a lot.
But if you notice his hat, he's got some Chinese dude on there, or
Oh, that's what I thought it was. I was saying it earlier. I was like, nice hat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
no, it's not a Chinese dude. You know that Colombian place in Ktown, Escala?
Yes.
So I think that's the owner who's on the hat.
Oh.
I think he goes by the name Chino, a Korean guy from Colombia.
Chino.
And I remember he told me that he's close friends
So
with
then
Chino.
he is the Asian guy.
Yeah, but not Chinese guy, but yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Korean
yeah.
guy from Colombia.
MC PANCHO.
So here we are drinking fruit water.
Did he change hats?
I don't think so.
Did he give a
So I
reason
got-
why he tattooed all over his face? Or
Oh, I didn't
you
ask.
didn't ask?
I don't think you asked that.
You're not. I would want, in the middle of the conversation, I would ask.
It's just really funny because the stigma always is that people covered in tattoos are these like scary people, but there's like some of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More
some of
expressive,
the
I would-
scariest people have 0 tattoos, right?
Yes. Hitler.
Hitler.
Dexter.
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 Yeah, so he got, what was it? Blueberry water, and I got cantaloupe water.
Yeah, he just
Why is your
finished half of
cantaloupe
it.
water brown? 'Cause
It's
the cane
orange.
sugar. Is it orange?
Yeah, like
It
cantaloupe.
looks a little brown.
In the voiceover, I think I accidentally said cantaloupe, though.
It wasn't
Cantaloupe?
sugar cane juice.
That's because you
No.
said bulgogi.
Bulgogi, cantaloupe.
That somehow really bothers you, right?
I'm just teasing
What
you.
if it's 돼지
I'm just teasing
bulgogi?
you about
How would you say,
Somebody said
okay,
돼지 bulgogi.
if you said you had kimchi stew, what would you say?
I had
To an American audience.
kimchi jjigae, and they'd be like, what is that? It says a kimchi stew.
Okay.
But you're not pronouncing kimchi any differently, though.
Kimchi chicken.
It's not a direct correlation.
Well, I think kimchi is mainstream enough that people know. Like,
It became mainstream now. Yeah.
but bulgogi,
But they're all saying it correctly because maybe people corrected them, you know?
well, maybe.
Oh, actually, you know what's something crazy about that? Do you know that trend that's been going on TikTok right now
What?
with the cucumbers?
Cucumbers.
Cucumber.
Yeah,
trend.
there's this guy. Crap, I'm forgetting his name. It's like Jared. Crap. But
Jared
he's
Crap.
been making like in those plastic to go soup containers. He slices. He starts the video off being like, sometimes you just need to eat a whole cucumber, and then he mandolins the cucumber. But he makes it a lot of times in Asian flavors because he actually, I think, really likes Korean stuff. So the first one he made, I think, was like oimuchim.
Yeah, oimuchin.
So
I'm
then-
not that huge of a fan.
So then another Korean creator, like made a similar thing, and someone's like, "Why aren't you crediting him? It's his dish." And they're like,
Oh.
"This is a Korean dish. What are you talking about?"
Like somebody trademarked it or something? you
No,
know?
but they just like people are like didn't realize that it was like a cultural dish and thought that guy like invented it.
That can happen, I think,
It
right?
happens a lot.
Right?
People are
That can
ignorant as fuck.
happen because
Yeah.
they somehow have this sudden sense of ownership of.
Yeah, no.
right?
Sometimes content creators do that. Instead of like making like bulgogi, they'll be like, "Oh, I made like an Asian-inspired like barbecue
Their
that I
own.
came up with," and people are like, "No, you didn't. That's fucking bulgogi, you fucking liar."
So is there a trend of like different ways to prepare cucumber?
Yeah. So then he has like a shit ton, and almost on every single one of them, he puts an MSG. So now this white dude with blonde hair has started a discourse about how MSG isn't that bad, which is crazy because Asian people for the longest time have been like, this is manufactured racist rhetoric.
Yeah, can you talk about the MSG thing? Many people think that it's a chemical that's not good for your health, but you're saying that it's natural, all
naturally,
natural.
yeah, it naturally exists.
And a lot of Koreans think that way too, regarding MSG.
Yeah, because
so,
Korean.
I mean,
I'm not going to say anything.
No.
MSG naturally occurs. Like it's very prevalent in so many fruits and vegetables. Like tomatoes have a shit ton of MSG in it.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, like so many foods have MSG, and not only that, but like a lot of American foods.
A lot
have
of
MSG.
American foods
like
have it,
Doritos'
yeah.
main
Flamin'
flavoring
Hots.
is MSG.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like almost all of your snacks have MSG.
Mexican
like,
foods has MSG
so
too,
much
right?
MSG.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everyone loves MSG.
So nobody has ownership over MSG.
No, and the myth is that it started off with like some bet between like two white physicians who were friends, and apparently they like ate at this like Chinese restaurant pretty regularly together, and during the one dinner, the one made fun of the other and was like, "You've never been published in any of the medical journals." I think it was like the New England
Journal
of
yeah.
Medicine. So then they like made this bet, And then after that one meal, the one guy went home and he was thinking about it, and he was like, he came up with this idea that he's going to write this thing called the Chinese restaurant syndrome because
Chinese
of
restaurant
MSG.
syndrome, because we know that Chinese food has MSG in it.
Yeah, so like he wrote this like fake article about how like, you know, after eating Chinese food because of the MSG, you're going to feel tired and all these things. And he submitted the article and they published it. And after they published it, he immediately was like, oh, I can't have misinformation out there. So apparently, allegedly, he wrote into the editor, because apparently he and the editor went to like school together or something and knew each other, and told him like, hey man, I made all this stuff up. We have to write a retraction. But the guy decided not
Why?
to. I don't know. Maybe because he didn't want to admit to the fact that he allowed falsity to be published in his, you know,
So in actuality, they felt sleep. I mean, most of the time when you eat lunch or you have a meal, you do feel sleepy. It's not because of MSG,
but it's not because
right?
of MSG. It's just because your body is like breaking down food, you know. So then that's where the
and that's where it started. The whole MSG negative
whole
connotation
MSG
thing, and then
yep.
you see restaurants that put no MSG, no, you know, some Korean restaurants put no MSG. That's where it all started.
There's
from.
even kimchis that are like no MSG, and I'm like, no, give me the MSG. What are you talking about?
I think even BCD, right? They started saying no MSG, I think. You know,
it's really sad. It's really sad because it's in everything, and it does not do anything. It's the same thing as, it's just a different form of sodium with like a little extra flavor.
So we got to go after that New England Journal publisher, right?
I think, it was like so long ago. I think it was like 80, 70, 80
that
years
was
ago. Like,
80s, 70s, 80s?
yeah, no, it was like in the 40s or 50s. Wow. So it was like 70, 80 years ago. There's no way that guy's still alive.
Wow, this goes way back.
Yeah, but then the thing is, when he wrote,
it caught fire, right?
When he wrote that article, he didn't pen it under his name. He penned it under a fake Chinese name.
So it's like the
like the Bitcoin founder?
Kind of.
Satoshi Nakamoto?
Yep.
That's a name a white guy would come up with.
Is it because, for instance, you know, NBC News, right? They would use like a Asian reporter to, you know, sometimes write
makes it look
sensitive
more
articles to
credible,
make it more
right?
credible and more fair.
So like people are like refute this story. So like that's what I mean. I don't know the 100% of it, but it is a pretty prevailing story. And I'm pretty sure it's like 80% probably true.
So I had a friend who always said, I don't eat unless they have MSG in it. So he was playing it right.
That's like when you go to Hangari Kalguksu, they have a sign that's like, all of our food has gluten in it because gluten is delicious.
Actually, it is, right? Gluten makes it different.
Gluten, MSG, I mean, if you have a gluten insensitivity, like, you know, of course, you know.
Yeah, but that is what makes it chewy and, right?
Yeah.
The noodles have
hardiness,
gluten, the bread, right?
Is this the cucumber thing? This guy who...
Yes, that's him.
He just sits in the water and does this?
No, he just did that the one time. Normally, he's in his kitchen.
Is he a Caucasian?
He's a white guy, but he loves Korean food, and he's very respectful.
Okay.
Like, it's nothing wrong he did.
Okay.
It's just people who watch his videos thought that he created it and was like, no, dude, that's a Korean dish.
Oh, okay.
And it's by no fault of his own, because I'm pretty sure in his thing, he was like, this is a Korean dish called
But
oimuchi.
there would be people who would be probably ignorant and say, oh, he developed this, right?
Yeah, I mean, the internet is rife with ignorance.
By the way, at El Gato, back onto El Gato Night Market,
sorry.
if you,
Our ADHD was activated.
they also have a weed vendor there, cannabis vendor. So
very progressive.
we went there and
Hey, we have
for research.
There's a store here called Weed too. Okay, I'm getting off track.
you see the pipes and what is these are vapes,
It's a vapor.
vape
Vape.
things.
I'm not too familiar with the culture, so whatever those things are.
Yeah, Ed, what are these
Yeah,
things?
I know. Yeah, you look like you. This is the first time you've ever seen such a thing. What's
Honestly, I
what's
have no
going
idea
on
what
there?
that is. I have no idea what that is. Is that an
What is all
edible?
this
Is it a
stuff?
smokable?
Halls? These look like vapes
Are those,
here. Stizzy. Some candy here, maybe? Cows,
Those are free
cones?
sample there, right?
Free samples? Yeah, well, look at those jars of
Wait, were they
cannabis.
free samples? Is that what you just said?
There was.
I
free
saw
sample,
something that
it
said free
yeah.
samples.
Oh, so you want to check?
So MC,
for experimenting.
MC
Okay,
Pancho's
yeah.
buying some. He doesn't smoke, but then he just gave it all to me.
He's like, I'm just supporting the community.
I didn't take any. I mean, I didn't.
I like
you know.
the caption. 예상치 못한 따뜻한 순간. That was a warm moment.
예상치 못한 따뜻한 순간이었고. It was a warm moment.
This
yeah.
would be so wrong in
You
South.
went from you just met to now you guys are brothers.
Would this be a culture shock in Korea?
I think people would laugh.
Culture earthquake, maybe.
But if you think about it, that movie is in Korea, I think. Harold and Kumar. I don't think they banned that movie, did they?
I couldn't find it when I was there. I was looking for it.
But
because it was like 2003,
but it's
right?
a Korean guy.
It's a Korean guy. You're right. That
John
was.
Cho
but
isn't
it was-
just a Korean guy. He's
He's the first one who broke the mold or something.
he was
right?
one of the bigger
Well,
Korean
he's
American
the
stars.
MILF guy.
Yeah,
He made MILF popular.
he is the originator of MILF.
And
There's also carne asada pizza, by the way.
Delicious.
It was interesting. They didn't use tomato sauce.
Yeah, nor should it be tomato sauce. Like one of the best pizzas I've ever had is koguma pizza.
Koguma pizza.
Koguma pizza does
You like
not have
koguma
tomato-
pizza?
It's you don't like it?
I
too
like
sweet?
it traditional. Oh yeah, it's too sweet. I like
such
a
an
combination. Combination, the works. That's what. Without the black olive.
Olives? Oh, I was gonna say the only reason I don't like
black
supreme
olive.
pizzas is
Yeah,
because
of course.
olives.
Yeah, of course, that's out.
Oh, you don't like olives either?
No.
I'll eat green olives whole, but black olives?
Hey,
That's like a weird
it was
rubbery
open
texture.
in Korea.
Holy
Harold and Kumar.
shit.
Yeah. So I think that's nothing.
I thought there was like news about like Korea starting to introduce medicinal marijuana.
Korea
being
did.
open
Korea
to
did.
it?
Yeah. I think because
Yeah,
of
some-
medicinal purposes. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I think-
something.
So you can smoke in Korea now?
I don't know. I think it's very. There's a guy I know here who's a Oriental medicine guy. So he showed me pictures of him in Korea handling a bunch of weed with his doctor coat and everything. So I'm like, oh, so you can do? He said there's something going on there, but they're on the path to.
There's
You know,
talks about
So
it. and
they're
I
gonna
think
get rid
politicians
of all
are
the
involved in
people
it.
who have like weed charges on their permanent record.
That I don't know. That so there's medicinal and then recreational, right?
So what are the chances? How far are we from Korea possibly becoming recreational?
I think
Never?
I think medicinal is a possibility because
10, 20 years.
I think I don't know whether I heard that like cancer patients, late stage cancer patients, they might be able to access to
Glaucoma
it.
too. I hear it's very helpful for anxiety, chronic pain. No, I'm just kidding.
And was it insomnia?
Yeah, for sure, insomnia.
Yeah.
Some eating disorders, it's a little helpful.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's such a stigma in Korea. Like almost all the things that are legalized here, it's illegal over there. But I know underground market, it's rampant now. It's getting more rampant.
We should take the initiative in helping to destigmatize it and just get a bunch of harmonies on here and just like smoke weed with them and see what happens.
Do you know any harmonies who do that?
Way to just like take the wind out of my sails. No, but we could put out a casting call. I'm sure we can find some for sure.
Yeah. Okay. We'll look for some. Anyway, yeah. So everyone, check out that Rocco Life video.
night market.
RAKO Life. It's the El Gato night market on Olympic. I think Union and Olympic. Anyway,
The ramen
check it
was
out.
good.
And yeah, it was all right. I prefer Korean. Oh, I wanted to read some of the comments
Actually,
on
Korean
there.
ramens are the best. Do you like Japanese ramen better or Korean ramen?
I don't know that I've ever had Japanese.
Oh, you never
ramen.
had Japanese ramen?
Oh,
ramen.
I guess technically-
they call it ramen, right?
Yeah. I guess technically like Maruchan is Japanese, right?
I would think so. Maruchan?
Yeah, like Maruchan is not good.
Maruchan, I don't know. Maruchan, I don't know. But you never tried a Japanese ramen?
Actually, what is that one Japanese ramen? Is it Couple Ramen? That's Japanese, right?
Cup ramen?
Yeah.
Cup of noodles.
Yeah, whatever that is. That's Japanese, right? Because I'm pretty sure there's a factory in Japan.
Cup of noodles, you mean the one that they sell at Walmart and stuff like that? Like in American stores?
Yeah.
The one that tastes... The one...
Nissin.
Couple noodles made by Nissin. Yeah, it's Japanese. Yeah, like
Isn't
those
that one of the
two
worst?
are
It's
not
one of the
good.
worst. Yeah, that's one of the
they're
worst.
so
Yeah,
bland.
So Korean ramen is Japanese ramen is more bland. Than,
But I mean, we're just basing it off the two most basic ones, though. I'm sure they have good ramen,
Yeah.
but Korean ramen dominates the market for sure. Ramyun.
yeah, I think Korean.
How do you guys feel about that? Oh, I saw you smirking. I saw you smirking
about the ramen?
about the ramyun. Do we call them ramyun or do you call it ramen?
You're right. Ramyun or ramen?
Like it's
Ramyun.
glitching.
You would go. What would you do?
Yeah, are you gonna use the Japanese way or the Korean way?
No, I say ramen.
Ramyun?
To non-Korean people, I say ramen.
Ramen
But to
meaning
Korean
like American.
people, I call it like,
Ramen.
oh, I'm gonna eat some ramyun.
Because ramyun became such a it became one of the lexicons that we use.
Yeah, I
in
mean, it's
common
like
days,
so
right?
synonymous.
Yeah,
You just think of
You
it
have to
like
follow the American
yeah, you
way,
just think of it as like packaged
Okay,
ramen versus like traditional tonkatsu ramen or whatever.
I think Korean ramen is more of a snack, and Japanese ramen is kind of more of a meal. Even though I like the taste of.
You mean like actual ramen?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's more
that
of a
stuff
meal
is
in
heavy
Japan.
as fuck. Yeah, well, it's like pork broth and stuff. It's delicious. Best ramen place in LA.
Which one?
where?
No, I'm asking, what do you think is the best ramen place in LA?
When you say ramen, is it Japanese or Korean or doesn't
No,
matter?
actual ramen, not like the Korean like you pick a ramyun off the wall and like.
ramen.
I don't know. People always say Santoka or Daikokuya
Little
or
Tokyo, right?
whatever. Yeah,
Daikokuya
but
is pretty good. It's not the best.
Daikoku.
I don't know. In K-Town, I like slurping.
Slurping.
In K-Town.
that seems to be popular. Slurping.
Is it?
It
I
is.
actually
I don't know.
haven't never been.
It's very popular.
It is popular,
I don't know. It seems like a very good tonkatsu broth. Or should I say tonkatsu instead of tonkatsu?
I mean, it's a Japanese place, so I would say it's a Japanese.
What
way.
ramen place is that? Besides the Japanese American Museum, the one where you can see them cooking inside. They can.
Shinsengumi?
Is it? No, it's not
Or-
Shinsengumi.
Wait,
it's
the
not
one on
Shinsengumi.
Sawtell?
Daikokuya.
Yeah, Daikoku. That's
The
Daikoku, right?
yellow sign out front.
I think that's the yellow sign.
I haven't
That's-
been there because the line was always too...
Yeah, I think they're pretty okay, Daikoku. The line's
Sujita
pretty long.
Annex on Sawtell.
Oh, Sawtell?
Sujita Annex.
Sujita Annex.
So Sujita, there's like a couple locations, but on Sawtell, they literally have two right across the street from each other. But the one is called Annex, and they have the most superior sukumen ramen. The
Sukumen
dipping
ramen.
one is so good.
I don't like dipping my ramen. I want it to be already
I mean,
dipped.
you can just dump the whole thing in there, but you better clear the rest of your schedule because, like, if you're anything like me, you're gonna need a nap after.
Okay.
Because of the MSG.
No,
no,
because
you
the
said-
pork broth is just so hearty. Afterwards, it just like hugs you from the inside and it cradles you to sleep.
And you said MSG doesn't cause people to fall asleep, right? That's just
Scientifically, that's what they say.
that's just a placebo thing.
You
that we-
can have an insensitivity to it, I think.
Okay.
But then you should also have an insensitivity to all sodium, I think.
Right.
This is one of the few times where you and Douglas agreed upon, I think, that
What?
MSG is all natural.
Yeah. Yeah. That.
I remember it
Yeah.
so clearly.
Yeah, and anyway, I just want to read some comments from this night market video. I'm not going to read the positive ones. I want to read the... The way they describe the simple LA neighborhood night market, El Gato, you'd think they were shooting a serious PBS documentary. It's just a local market, not a cinematic masterpiece. Overkill much? What do you guys think?
So what, the overproduction? Is that what they're
I
saying?
think because of my script and everything, and I'm trying to sound like Bourdain. Maybe.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's what Bourdain did. He
Yeah.
would go to a random, like,
Yeah.
like
He would go to
street shack.
Sizzlers. He would go to Sizzlers and do
Yes.
that shit.
Did you love Bourdain's show?
I did. Bourdain was like a real guy.
He ate a Vietnamese ramen with Obama, right?
Pho?
Pho.
I went there actually.
Oh, you did?
I almost went there. Our tour guide, he was a foodie tour guide, local Vietnamese guy. He goes, "You see that one? That's what Obama ate.
Bourdain.
Whatever thing on CNN." And I go, "Oh yeah, but it's
Oh,
not-
the one in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one in
They
Vietnam.
literally, if you go to that restaurant, I've never been there. I've never been to Vietnam, but I've seen a documentary about it. They have it closed off.
They have it closed off
That,
because Obama
that table,
sat there.
yeah. There's
Like a plexiglass thing,
Yeah,
right?
plexiglass, and then there's like a
Man.
thing with the photo of him eating it, and
I don't think it should be commemorated like.
I mean, it's a
in
pretty
that.
big deal.
Is it?
I mean, even the diner that I grew up with near in Philadelphia, the movie Silver Lining Playbooks was filmed
Oh, I
there,
love that
and
movie.
I went to that diner like every day after school.
Which one? The one where Jennifer, what's her name?
Lawrence and-
goes off.
I forget. I don't really remember the movie, but they like sat at the booth and they were like
Yeah,
sitting in
they were
front of each
hiding
other.
back and
Yeah.
forth, yeah.
I like
And
that
she
was
was
my
there.
high school diner. Like I went there every day.
Where's that at again?
It's in like a suburb of Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
even there,
You're right. They have a Philadelphia Eagles angle there.
Even there, they have like that booth has like a commemorative plaque, and it's like Silver Linings Playbook, and it has their photos and stuff on it. And I was like, come on, guys, come on.
So Iron Man should have one at at Inglewood. What do you call that donut place?
Randy's.
Randy's. Yeah, he sat there.
Oh
Right?
wow! But that place in Vietnam, I heard that pho place actually sucks. The reason why they
taste-wise.
chose that was because it was good for filming angles
And
and
lighting.
for
Right.
security.
Oh.
So they picked the one that was best for that, not the actual best one. So the guy was saying the better pho place is the one next to it or something.
Yeah, like go here for the photo op and then go across the street for the real pho.
Right. And
God, I love pho.
you know what? The worst pho I've ever had was in Vietnam. So
Oh, it was
Oh, that
was
sounds
bad.
blasphemous.
and actually the best also. So the worst pho I ordered like Uber Eats, but they use an app called Grab. And then the pho got delivered and it had the most disgusting smell, like rotten. Anyway, couldn't eat it. But then I had a pho at a hotel in Vietnam and it was like
That was good.
the best. So yeah, you can get all kinds of pho there. Really good to
Dang,
really
that's
bad.
sad. I've never had bad pho before. I thought
You
it was like
love
one of
pho.
those things where like you can't mess it up.
And pho also has MSG.
Like, can you mess up like ramen? Like, have you ever had bad
It's
ramen?
I heard
Only when the noodles are like not cooked or whatever.
Do you put egg on there?
Yeah,
You do?
Actually, I've had some bland ramen.
The 부대 찌개 ramen was pretty bad, huh?
I actually still have
You
not
still
tried
haven't?
it.
I had a pack last night because it had been sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? Might as well just eat this.
Yeah, because the expiration is not that.
it's not?
It's until this month or something.
Oh,
I think.
really?
I
Oh,
think
shit. I
so.
guess I'm
You
going to
gotta
be eating it
finish all.
soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
You
eating,
too.
and I was just like, I just.
I
don't
just
like
ate
this.
out of that. Oh, expiration is
Is it
coming
one of
up. I
those
gotta-
ones where you have to like add a bunch of stuff to it? Like maybe add some meat.
It's not bad.
Some, like,
No,
I think the
green
soup is pretty
onions.
okay. No.
I didn't like the soup. I don't know. It just didn't taste right for me. But it has a lot of toppings. It's like a big pack of
Yeah,
like
but-
fish cake and
But those
veggies.
but it's-
topping should be helping to add flavor.
Yeah, the toppings are very crappy though, right? I mean, it's just.
well, I take out all the fish cakes because I don't eat fish cakes.
Yeah, it's
but there's a
just-
lot of fish cakes in there.
yeah, they're
You
all
don't
a
even
lot.
like it when it's marinated? Like
Marinated
the-
fish cakes?
Yeah, the
No, I just don't like fish.
Probably that's why you didn't like the
Oh.
soup. But so what? Yeah, you should try it at least.
maybe
once.
that's why you didn't like the pho. Maybe there was like a little bit of fish sauce or something in it.
No, I don't mind fish sauce. I just don't want like a gallon of it in there.
Fair.
But some people make really tasty ramen. You know, they put like gochugaru, you know, and
Yeah.
you know, egg, and I don't know. Somehow,
Yeah.
it's tastier. You know,
I make pultak with corn cheese and it's fucking delicious.
is it?
You should
Corn
make
cheese?
yeah, you should make your 부대찌개 ramen video and do it like an honest review.
Okay.
A bulldog review was not honest, or was that honest?
No, it
Your
was.
honest
Yeah,
reaction.
no,
okay,
they're pretty honest.
that looks really tasty. You know,
It really
Yeah,
is.
you cook a lot.
Yeah, people. Somebody one time was like, I was like, I cook, and they're like, all you do is cook processed foods. I was like, no, I've just made a lot of pultak recently because I've been trying to eat all the flavors because they have like 10 flavors.
My goodness. All right, well, let's call Doug
show them
again.
kimchi jjigae. Then you know
One
they
of the
won't- they
best
won't
flavors
criticize
is
you.
actually the curry one. The curry pultak, fire.
curry bulldog.
Is it you? Oh my god, does he have you blocked?
Oh, yeah, you call him then.
One thing curry doesn't.
There's no way he has you blocked. I'm just fucking starting.
One thing
drama.
curry doesn't go with is sundubu. I tried curry sundubu and that was horrendous.
At
That was
LA Sundubu?
the other one. I
DCD?
don't-
Damn, Doug, pay your bill.
They don't have that in their menu anymore.
Just kidding.
But
He's
I
probably
just
out of reception. Just
I
kidding.
think I didn't order sundubu for a very long time after that.
What the fuck is kare sundubu?
They
That
have
sounds
curry. They used to
gross.
have curry sundubu. Yeah, it doesn't go. But
Do you
they
like
had it.
malatang?
I don't think I've ever had malatang.
I didn't mean either.
Oh, okay.
Spicy, right?
Yeah.
It's good.
What's in it?
Malatang is very good, but there's a malatang sundubu, and that was like the worst ever.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
sundubu
do
shouldn't
love
be messed
mala
around.
tteokbokki. Mala tteokbokki is
Malatang,
delicious.
you know, like Chinese hot pot, you like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, I did.
you go to a malatang place, you go to the bar, and you just add all the veggies and meats you want.
I never
You take it to the counter, and then they weigh it. Like they charge you by the pound or
Oh.
whatever. And then you just tell them how spicy you want it. Do you want the soup version or the stir-fried version?
Oh,
So
yeah, no, I
malatang
didn't
is
have
the
that.
soup version, and then shangguo is the stir-fried version.
Koreans like the malatang, right?
I think so, but it seems, at least around here, the girls who like the
Yeah, I know.
malatang, they always
Yeah.
get the shangguo. Go to Walk Bar.
Oh.
Yeah. So I used to just get the tang, but you know, I tried the shangguo once based on the recommendation of one of the
And did you
reporters
like it?
here.
And you didn't like it?
No, I thought it was way better, and I ate that. I just eat that. Oh, so this
Yeah,
is a
Walk
video we
Bar.
made there too.
That's on Vermont, right? Around Vermont. Well,
just east of
6th Street,
Vermont.
yeah, east of Vermont.
7th and was it Chateau?
Chateau.
Or-
I think
yeah.
Chateau.
So Here it is. It's called Walk Bar.
That's the most famous Malatang place I heard, right? The one in.
Oh, that looks
that's
delicious.
like,
the stir fried
that's
one
like-
looks
Oh, kilograms.
fire.
Hey, that looks like 부대찌개, right?
A little bit.
So that's kilograms.
I didn't
and
know
our
that they put
reporter-
spam there.
Do you know this rapper?
Yeah, I literally met him multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, at our 35th. Okay.
Yeah, and then at the screening for Songs of
Oh, he was there
Hawaii.
Yeah, he was there.
Was he there?
Yes.
Okay.
too. Songs of Love, yeah. So
Walk bar.
let's see what they ordered here. Yeah, here's the, what was that?
That's-
Tofu,
that-
crab sticks,
Here's
Everything.
Spam.
Meatballs.
fish balls, lotus
Roots.
mushrooms.
Oh.
I would just put a whole bunch of spam.
Maybe
I went
some
here with
tofu.
my friend once, Paul. He just put 2 pounds of bok choy. Ridiculous.
I do like bok choy, but not 2 pounds.
Yeah, he basically paid $40 for a big bowl of bok choy soup.
Oh my gosh.
Ridiculous.
There's this place right down the street from here, called Chimak Star,
Chimek
Yeah.
Star.
and they have fire mala tteokbokki.
Oh,
Chimek Star.
Yeah, their mala tteokbokki is so good.
Didn't you say you eat tteokbokki? You like tteokbokki?
Yeah.
You do.
I mean, who
Oh, okay,
does
okay.
Oh.
I think Doug doesn't.
Yeah, but that's because he doesn't like spicy
Oh, I
food.
came here with Doug before.
Here?
Yeah, I didn't know he couldn't eat. He told me that he doesn't eat really spicy, but I didn't know.
He doesn't like any spicy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna. I don't
Probably
know.
No, he
in Kor-
doesn't.
in
He's
Korea-
not here to defend, say anything. So,
so we're not supposed to.
but I'm just saying I came here with Doug once, and
Did you guys go somewhere else?
no, I ordered I think like regular fried rice and
Oh,
like
okay,
some
okay.
skewers. So I think he was okay. Anyway,
Well,
that's the
it
Shanguo version.
does look spicy.
The stir fried version.
That
there.
does look really good.
Oh man, if you like spicy food, oh my gosh.
It's good.
Get the dry version, the stir fried version with a bowl of rice. It's amazing.
Where did kilograms?
I think they went to Chateau
those
together too.
sunglasses.
So, I mean,
Where did he get those sunglasses? What
Yeah,
do you
he-
think?
it's their like Guy Fieri sunglasses.
Oh, the chef with those like
the
fiery
blonde hair. Yeah,
bowling
yeah.
shirts, right?
I thought it kind of looked like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah.
oh yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim. Take it. They're both wearing red. Anyway, yeah, highly recommended. So when I was in China about 6 years ago,
Sweating because it's so spicy. What about China?
yeah, when I was in China 6 years ago in Yeonggil or Yanji, the Korean area, I said, "What's the popular food around here?" They go, "Oh, there's skewers, and then there's malatang."
Meat skewers, right?
And I said, "Yeah, like lamb skewers primarily."
Can't go wrong
Which
with meat
they
on a
have here
stick.
now, a feng mao. And then out there they said it's also malatang. And then
Malatang.
I said, all right, let's check out both. And then the taxi, the driver, I was like, malatang? He's saying, it's so common, nobody.
Oh.
And then I was like, okay, I guess it's not that whatever.
Yeah.
And then
I would have
the
been
next,
like, but I'm not from here.
yeah, but the thing is, a year later or 2 years later, malatang blows up in South Korea, becomes so popular.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why didn't I should have just done
Yeah,
it?
I know.
yeah.
Just because the driver said,
Yeah, of course he's going to be.
he's like, I eat it all the time. Who
Yeah,
cares?
it's
Yeah,
almost
but
like
you eat it
their-
all the time because
Yeah,
you like
uh-huh.
it.
Right. It's almost like their knee-jerk reaction,
Yeah.
I mean, we all
Well, 'cause
this
it's
is
like-
like common. You
it's
got to
a
do
common
something,
thing. Yeah, yeah,
special
yeah.
thing. So you got to try
It's like
something special.
someone from like a place, comes to America. It's like, oh, I want pizza. Someone's like, I eat pizza
Or,
all the
yeah,
time. It's like,
I-
yeah, but they don't have pizza.
Yeah, or I want to go to In-N-Out, and it's like I go there all the time. You don't need to go there.
Oh.
Something like that.
Doug's not here, but Shake Shack is closing like 6 locations in Los Angeles.
Oh,
I saw that. I don't know if one of them is the
including
one here.
K-Town,
Yes, including one in
including the
K-Town.
one.
Oh, no,
because
I
I
think.
felt like that place is not doing well.
It's not.
Yeah,
They're all
it's always
closing because of
empty.
declining sales.
So
But that
does it-
doesn't say anything about Shake Shack. It just says how much Los Angeles, like Angelinos, are just like.
I don't think
loyal to
it's more
In-N-Out.
of an East Coast thing, right? Shake Shack, rather
Yeah.
than a West Coast.
I mean,
it
it had some hype for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. But when it used to be special, when there's not a lot of spots.
The one thing that really
Well-
rubbed me the wrong way about Shake Shack was like a couple years ago they had this like spicy chicken sandwich, but instead of calling it like a gochujang sandwich, they called it like the Korean fried chicken sandwich,
okay.
spicy sandwich or
So that
something.
turned you off.
Yeah, I just don't like. I feel like we've gotten to a point where it's like it's not just a Korean meat stir fry. Just call it
How
bulgogi.
it is. Okay.
You know what I mean? It's
Right.
just like there's so
If
many
you're gonna go there, go all the way.
flavors in any ethnicity, let alone Korea. So it's like,
Yeah, there's a lot of restaurants that use that. I notice even Cheesecake Factory, Korean spiced.
Yeah, I fucking
Korean.
hate that
Right. They
shit.
have Korean
people
stuff.
know what gochujang is. Just
Yeah.
say gochujang.
You see that everywhere, like right? Korean something.
Yeah.
In most restaurants now.
Korean fried, was it Korean fried Korean chicken wing style cauliflower or something?
Yeah.
And there's this place I go to in West Hollywood called the Henry. It's like Korean marinated steak or something.
Yeah, like that. See, the Korean fried chicken, at least it's like a little bit, it's like that's kind of what it's called. But like Korean marinated steak, like get the fuck out of here.
I
It's-
almost never order those.
Yeah.
Would you?
I don't. No, because
I
it
don't.
like gets under my skin.
It sounds fake, and probably the taste is a little bit fakey
Yeah,
too.
because you're gonna have assumptions and expectations of what it should taste like.
Yeah, let me see if I can. Oh, here it is. Korean prime skirt steak, double egg fried rice with your steak, snap pea, bok choy, pickled shiitake, mint, cilantro.
Why
and
is
ginger.
mint and cilantro in there? Nothing
No.
about Korean
Korean
say
food
mint
never
and
puts
cilantro.
mint
Yeah.
there.
But they'll put
unless you chew a gum
but
afterwards.
they'll put like bok choy and double egg fried rice. Fucking.
And I tried
pokche?
this, by the way, and
racist.
I couldn't tell what was Korean about it. There's nothing Korean about it. And
you wanted to check it out.
Yeah, I think I forgot, and I replaced the fried rice for like veggies because I was doing a low carb
Oh,
thing.
okay.
But the steak, there's nothing Korean about it. But they have like random stuff.
They
Like
were probably like MSG. It's Korean now.
I mean, I mean, among all those menu, probably Korean. The Korean stuff is a safe.
Dude, also if you're gonna pay $40 for that, you might as well just go get Korean barbecue.
True, you're
You
right.
might as well go get Korean barbecue because they will
$43.
give you a ribeye
Ribeye.
over a skirt steak.
yeah, it's not. You know what's good here is
The Henry.
And all the panchan at Korean barbecue is free.
They don't.
Right.
I bet they don't have a lot of panchan.
No, it's a steakhouse.
Yeah.
no, it's not a steakhouse. That's their only steak.
Oh, that's their only steak.
Oh wait,
there's
they have a filet mignon.
Filet
But no,
mignon.
they have like taco platters, cheeseburgers, salmon. They have pastas
Okay,
here.
fair. Not a steakhouse,
Man,
but
they're
like a
Rotisserie chicken,
meat place.
harvest bowl, more pasta, more fish.
Sea bass.
They don't even know what they are.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It's an American restaurant. That's what they do when they don't know what to do.
They just throw
They
it
also
in
have
there.
oysters.
Yeah, see, it has an ambiance of a steakhouse, like crab cakes.
Have you been to Disney World? Disney World Epcot Center.
Yeah.
And you know they have like 27 country their traditional dishes there. They're pretty good, right?
I haven't been there in like 15 years, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're Epcot Center. It's pretty. I think what I heard was it's pretty close to their
Yeah,
original.
I think
place.
recently in the last like 7, 8, 10 years, they've really
Up their game.
up their game because even in Disneyland, they have pretty decent dishes there. I mean, granted, you're paying an arm and a leg, but it's pretty legit. Some of them are a fail, but a lot of them are pretty good. I had birria tacos there that were fire.
At Disney.
Disneyland, yeah.
Wow.
They were probably one of the
Yeah,
like legit birria
I
tacos.
think like probably 15 years ago too. I
Yeah.
went there and I ate Norway food. It was really good. I don't know what it was,
Norwegian
but it was
food?
good. Yeah, Norwegian food. They had it there.
Where?
And
At-
Epcot Center.
Oh, wow.
Epcot in
Yeah,
Florida,
Epcot,
yeah.
You guys ever go to Knott's Berry Farm?
I do. Every once in a
They
while.
have that one sit down restaurant you need to. You know what I'm talking about? Have you tried it?
I know a burger place there.
What was that restaurant called?
Dang, I haven't been to Knott's Berry Farm since I was like 6 years old.
Was it Miss Knott's Chicken Dinner Restaurant?
Knott's Berry Farm is pretty, family friendly, peanuts themed.
Yeah.
Park.
Last time I was there, my mom shamed me because at the 6 years old, I was too scared for the Viking boat ride.
They have that.
And she was like, "타야 돼, 자식아." And I was like, "I'm scared." And so I'm trauma.
I think
How old
Knott's,
are you?
It was like 6. It was like 6 or 7.
What's
No-
it called? Viper?
The Viking rides, you know those boats that
Oh,
do
that.
this? Yeah.
I think Knott's Berry Farm was involved in a lot of controversy regarding like teenage kids, having like bunch of fights there.
Oh, really?
So
Because
I
they don't
think
have like enough security and stuff?
So they implemented that. Well, what do you call that rule where you have to bring your parents with you? You know, a guardian.
Oh.
You know, that's under 18.
Oh.
Damn, even
yeah.
VIP
People
at
send their
Knott's,
kids under 18 by themselves?
Apparently they did. I
to
guess.
Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah, that sounds sketch. In this world?
We went to when I was in 6th grade. We all got a Disney trip, but we weren't as crazy back
Without
then.
adults? Without a single chaperone? At
Yeah.
11 years old?
It was a 6th grade graduation thing, so some teachers went, but once we got there, they're like, "All right, you guys go off,
Go off,
and do your
okay.
thing."
Yeah, apparently they had a lot
Oh,
of
you know
issues.
what?
We went to
Yeah.
a private Christian school,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
maybe we were good kids.
No, you're right. I went to our school orchestra and band went to Disney World every year for competition.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go every year, which is why I'm like Disney. I'm like whatever. But sorry, don't mean to offend people, but they're Disney adults. They're scary. They scare me. I mean, but yeah, you're right. After you get there, you do your thing, and then they just break off into groups and they just let you go. Actually, you're right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they had those issues, so they implemented that law. I don't know whether they lifted or not, but
It was fun, huh? It was the first time I remember being out, hanging out with like guys and girls with no parents, and we'd just be standing in lines
Scandalous.
together and just
Brushing arms up against each
acting like we're
other.
cool. You know, we were like
Saying
diverse back
obnoxious
then.
things.
We didn't care so much about race back then. It's like white and whatever, and yeah. Anyway, that was a good time.
yeah, kids don't care about race until like junior high, right? Grade school, they kind of tend to
Also,
care
depending
less.
on who your parents were, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, for the last 9 minutes,
Yeah, that's why they put that clock so big, right? So that they don't want us to go past 1 hour.
let's get into, you know, I think Ed's going to do a report about this, but something about a Chinese tennis player. Somebody called her a banana. What does
Yeah.
it mean to be a banana? Or a Twinkie?
Twinkie, right? So it's
Yellow
like
on the outside, right?
yeah. It's about the whole anatomy of the foods, right? It's
Is it
about
those two terms,
yeah,
Twinkie and banana?
Twinkie and banana, and I think the
Coconut.
Yeah, coconut for like some of the browner people who
okay.
are like. So the whole point is that like your exterior and your interior are different. So like bananas and Twinkies are like yellow on the outside, white on the inside. Coconuts would be like brown on the outside,
But
white on
aren't
the inside.
Asians kind of, if you look close to it, isn't it closer to pink, the complexion?
No,
not
we
yellow.
definitely have not everyone, because again, no one's a monolith, but
Yeah.
like some Asian people definitely have like a yellowish hue or tint.
Because you know those, what do you call?
The crayons?
Crayons.
The skin colored
Yeah, the
ones?
skin colored
yeah,
one.
None of
I-
them ever match.
Yeah, so I would usually use the peach one.
Even-
peach, in the peach color.
To be honest with you, even emojis, I'm like, I don't feel like.
You're right. Emojis are all
Yeah,
yellow, right?
I'm like, so I'm either white or I'm like brown. I was like, "Whoa." So I just stick with the yellow,
The yellow
the
one.
traditional
Okay.
yellow. I'm like, yellow, I guess. Yeah, but so it's like, but those terms oftentimes are used by people within your own community. Like, it's
So, like, I might call some other Asian a Twinkie.
right.
Okay.
So it's all, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't come from outside the community, but oftentimes it does come from inside the community. And
Because the outside community doesn't know about it too, right?
oftentimes they don't
know.
right? So it's like a way of creating this like elitist classism
Yeah.
within your own
Within
community,
Asian
because you're basically saying to someone like, based off of the qualifications that I came up with, I've determined that you're not Asian enough. You know what I mean? Like for myriad of reasons, like maybe you don't speak the Asian language as much, or you know whatever,
Okay,
and they'll say that like, you know, you're so white and you're so whatever.
Somehow somebody had to differentiate and then came up with those terms, I guess.
Yeah. Because, you know, that's what people do. And yeah, so it's like not a right thing. So either way, the other day, there's this Chinese tennis player. Her name is Zheng Qinwen. QY is typically
hold on.
pronounced Chi, right? Zheng Qinwen. She's an Olympic tennis player. She's very talented.
Zheng Qinwen. Right?
Yeah. She's won gold medals and stuff, but while she was playing the other day, someone who was watching from the crowd screamed, "Yellow banana, yellow."
That's crazy. Is
Yeah.
it right in the front row with somebody?
I don't know. But
They
she
should have
got
showed
really
the heck out of the camera.
upset.
They should camera, you know.
Yeah, she got upset obviously because it's racist,
It
you
is,
know,
yeah.
and she yelled, "I will beat you," and then
And that came from a different race. Who said this, right?
I thought it might have been another Asian.
I thought it was another Asian.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I didn't see
Does it
in the
make-
video who said it.
Okay.
But Chinese social media
Went viral.
got very upset about it because again, it's racist.
It is, yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
is,
And
yeah.
like, what makes her a banana? Because she plays tennis?
Oh, is there some kind of
I don't
implement-
know. You know what I mean? I'm not quite sure, but
Tennis is considered a little bit upper echelon. I mean, it's not even. We're not even supposed to.
I mean,
say that,
it's a upper class sport
Right,
for
yeah.
sure. You know, historically it was played
Uh-huh.
by more
The
rich,
affluent people,
affluent
yeah.
people. So,
Here,
but like Asian people love tennis.
Here, I got something here. So many comments on Weibo, which is China's Twitter-like platform, praise Zhang for staying focused. A number of users flooded the comment section with racial insults aimed at white people, like white pig, white trash. Here, on X, some users suggested that the culprit was a man of Asian appearance sitting in the front row. He forced Zhang to stop her serve on 2 occasions when he walked from the stands to his seat. The man first appears on camera when he takes his front row seat as Vikich leads the second set 2-0, causing Zhang to delay her serve. The first accusation of racial abuse was said to have occurred just minutes later. And I guess another time she's waiting for the man to sit down.
aren't they supposed to kick him out or something if they make those kind of remarks?
They should have.
And then when they return from break for the third set, the man can no longer be seen in the
So
crowd.
they did kick him
Yeah,
out.
they did. Kick
So
him
it
out.
may have been an Asian guy. Because again, it's usually Asians who
Yeah.
say this, right? So
Because let's be real, if it's another race, they'll use like
It would have been
They'll
a
just
bigger.
say chink,
slur or
right?
something. Yeah.
So I saw on X a picture of the guy, if it is the guy,
Oh, okay.
and he looks like
Asian.
if it is that Asian guy, he looked kind of like an incel.
Yeah, she keeps.
Oh,
There she is, right? That
Was
one.
it banana, right?
Isn't it that one?
And I'm
What
looking
did you
to find one with the dude in it. So there
Oh,
she
she's
is.
really pissed.
yeah, you can tell because it's triggering. Like, who are you to tell me if I'm not Asian enough? You know what I mean?
Oh, so the pictures actually showed him, I think, right?
They
The
might
one that
think
you
it's him, this guy here.
That
I
guy's
thought it
not
was a guy
Asian.
behind him.
God, where's the other one? There's one that showed an Asian guy. Oh well.
Yeah, but this is weird timing because just the other day, a large Korean creator called another Korean creator indirectly, technically, a Twinkie or a banana
In the TikTok sphere?
in the TikTok sphere.
So what happened?
So there's this I don't know if you're familiar with this creator. It's this mom and son duo called the Korean Mama. They make a lot of like food content mostly about the mom trying all these different dishes, and it's really wholesome. The mom is amazing.
Oh, this lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's amazing, you know. She's very
has a lot of
wholesome. I
followers.
think she has a lot of followers because, like, surrogately, you know what I mean. She has this like motherly quality. She's very accepting. She's very amazing, and her relationship with her son is very endearing. She's oftentimes like cooking food for him, bringing it to his house. So he's made some like disparaging marks about my other podcast partner Sujia, and actually me as well. So she blocked him, and like this was like months ago. She
So
blocked her.
Sujia blocked this guy's son.
Yeah,
This girl- this
because
lady's
like
son.
not because she didn't like the mom's content, but because like the son was using the mom's
This dude.
account. Yes.
Wait, this dude is the dude. This chubby
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yes,
him.
that him.
That's him.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's the one who handles the account. He's the one who edits the videos and posts
He's
and
the one
does
who
all of that.
puts it on TikTok
does all
and
the
stuff, right?
comments and
Yeah.
stuff. But he sometimes uses this account to say disparaging stuff online.
Mm-hmm.
And you think it kind of comes off like he's hiding behind the wholesomeness of the account to kind of like,
okay.
mask his shady behavior. But either way, my friend just quietly blocked him, as you do as an adult. You know, you don't like someone, you create
Yeah.
boundaries, you block somebody. Well, out of the blue 2 days ago, he realized that she was blocked because people were tagging his account in one of the videos she made, like a K-barbecue video, and they're like, you guys should collab. And he went to go see it and realized he was blocked. And instead of just being an adult and just kind of be like, oh, I wonder what happened. That sucks.
Or he could have just private messaged.
Yeah, messaged, whatever. He decided to make a video. And he made this video. It was very passive aggressive about how like Sujia had him blocked. And then immediately after, with her blocked page behind him in the background the whole time, he then starts going off on a tangent about how like other people have reached out to him to let him know that like because they don't have a great relationship with their parents, like seeing his like content is like triggering. And then he just randomly goes on to the, some people like, twinks or bananas might get triggered like da-da-da-da-da.
He said twinks and banana.
And he made it seem like he wasn't directing it at my friend Sujia, but it was very obvious he was using that as like a
because she's a
as like a stepping stool.
Who can't speak Korean. Or,
she speaks decent Korean. She has a great relationship with her mom.
So he got triggered. So he's trying to trigger back.
And then he made all of these like incorrect assumptions in a very condescending tone. Okay. So then she made a video, saying like telling him why she had blocked him, about how it was because of the comments he was leaving and stuff. And then she was like, also like the Twinkie and banana comment is like very demeaning because like you're saying that like someone is not better than someone else. And so he made a second video and he was like, he got very condescending about it, which is a very weird thing to do after she said that like he had hurt her feelings.
But he knows why he got blocked in the first place, right? He must have known.
I mean, she told him in this video, so he knew. But then he responded to this video and then got really condescending about it. And within the first like hour or so, the comments were all so negative against him. His name is Ed. His name's Ed Kim.
Ed Kim.
Fucking Eds.
Yeah. So his comments were getting very not on his side and on Sujia's side. So he deleted both the videos.
Both of them.
Videos.
Yeah. And but she made the video, so it's like still
that's a loss for him. Right?
Yeah. So like
the video was posted on the Korean Mama page.
Yeah. So he deleted both of them, and like a lot of people started coming out into her comments and being like, some person is claiming right there that first comment, Ed was so mean to me in high school for no reason.
Wow. Now the people who used to know him is coming out.
So there are a couple claims. I don't know how honest or true they are, but they're claiming that like Ed was kind of a bully to them. You know what I mean? And, someone even claimed that he was like bullying some like Korean mom and pop shops in Portland, which is where he lives, I believe. And just saying that like, and the thing that really rubbed me the wrong way about him outside of the whole Twinkie banana thing, because he was like, I don't think Twinkie and banana is a derogatory term.
He said that too?
He's like, because like my friends.
Then why did you use it in the first place?
Right. He's like, my friends and I use it to like make fun of each other. It's like, did you hear what you just said though? Make fun of. That's not a positive
He doesn't
thing.
have this 360 look,
No, he's not looking inwards.
This guy's supposed to be over 40, isn't he?
He is. And I think so, or at least around there. The thing that really bothers me about him that was my original red flag, though, was that he quit his whatever he was doing to do this full time.
Oh.
His mom...
Does it generate that kind of money, TikTok?
No. So, like, I don't think so, because then he posted, like, a couple months ago about how content creation wasn't making us enough money, so he was thinking about finding another job. But the thing is his mom, up until, like, this weekend, works full time.
His mom
works full time at a casino as a card dealer, which means she's standing all day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And he, as the son, tried to do this full time instead of telling his mom, "Hey, mom, I'm young, so I can work and do all this stuff. You should quit your job, and we'll make sure that this money from TikTok can fund you." So like, there's just a lot of stuff if you really pay attention to the details where you're like, the mom, I still think. Is great.
Wholesome. So he's living off of her income, something like that, because TikTok is just influence, but he's not generating a lot of money.
I think it's like in the similar plane of like the discourse around like family, like influencers, right? The people that use like their kids and stuff to like make wholesome content. Where it's like the kids can't really give consent because they don't know better. The mom's old enough to give consent, but it doesn't mean that she's still not being used. And from like, I don't know if it's like a thing because I grew up as a only child with a single mother, or because we're Asian, but it just like, I don't know, something about that didn't sit right with
So
me.
she's the star of the show.
She's
the star,
Yeah.
not him.
I mean, the
it's her.
channel is called The Korean Mama.
Oh, okay.
His personal account's called The Korean Son.
Okay.
You know, so it's like, I don't know. It just,
And he's cyberbullying your podcast partner.
yeah,
And-
a bit.
And
bit.
it seems like he was a bully back in his whatever high school
Potentially.
days, or
He's-
because I
he
don't
was
think
a-
people would just make that up and just throw it
No,
out there.
and even the stuff he said to me was like very passive aggressive, and he
went after you.
He
Okay.
put me down to then back a white creator in an Asian space, and all of that just like. None of that is like something that's crucifiable, but all of it is something that like red flags for me at least, you know?
So why is he changing the content? It's supposed to be this wholesome mukbang
I
kind of
don't.
thing.
I
but
think he was being
why is he putting
reactionary,
his-
and I don't think he was thinking right.
Okay.
I don't think
This
he
is
thought
the guy,
it through.
huh? This guy bullied
Yeah.
somebody? Looks like he got
apparently
bullied.
in his high school and
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make those
yeah, but
speculations.
that's one of the
but
comments.
yeah,
that was one of the comments.
he should have the experience to. And this is the crazy part. The craziest part about that is like his family story and my story are so similar. See that guy in that first photo, the one on the
He
left
was
with
even
the white
covered
hat?
by Axios.
That's the mom's oldest son that she fell out with for over 40 years.
Oh, he's the one that's over 40. Okay.
Yeah, so like for over 40 years,
What happened?
I forget what the exact details were, but she lost contact with her son. Like he got adopted out or
So
something.
they're brothers. That guy
Yeah,
and
up until she found him, the son Ed thought that he was the oldest and only son.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So like, and that actually came out. She found her son and connected with him right around the time that I made the video about my siblings.
Wow.
okay.
So like, if anything, there should be some camaraderie and
you ha-
like
so I
supporting
understand.
each other.
So
but
that's-
instead,
yeah,
it
instead
seems
putting
like he
somebody
got
down.
Yeah, he's yeah. I don't want to make
do you think-
speculations,
do you-
but it definitely comes
do you-
off like he
yeah.
puts people down to make
He
himself.
doesn't even have his profile picture anymore. Is
No,
that
it
in
does.
order?
I think it just didn't load.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So he's a second gen.
He came here when he was 3, I saw.
3.
Yeah.
So do you think
he
sometimes-
says he grew up in Los Angeles?
Sometimes does this kind of thing happen among the second gens? Like they try to
I don't know if it's a second
put
gen
others down
thing.
so that they can elevate
I don't know
themselves.
if it's a second gen thing because I think it happens within all communities. But
Yeah,
some
yeah,
people, like for instance, when I see other Asian creators or just even creators that whose content I like, I'm very supportive.
Yeah, yeah.
Even with them before all this happened,
were so super supportive
I was
of-
leaving
yeah.
comments like, "Oh my god!" Like da 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 da. Even the mom finding the son, like I made a comment,
Okay.
and there were comments under mine of people being like, "Oh, I saw this video and I thought of you." Like da
Wow.
da da da. But like, I want to be
in
supportive.
TikTok, right?
But there
So
was.
there's this
I think
kinda,
I left a message on Instagram, but yeah,
so there's
social
this
media.
kind of community there. Built.
Yeah, a lot of people do,
Yeah.
but I think there are some people who see similar people looking stuff in the community. They're making similar content or whatever, and instead of being supportive, I think they have this like bottom of the barrel mentality. You know what I mean? And they're like, "There's not enough. There's not enough for everyone
Something
here."
like
And it's
that, right?
Yeah,
I was
yeah. And it's
wondering.
like that's not true. There's so much for everyone.
Because
You know?
probably he knows that you're an influencer and your partner.
Yeah, I don't know
also,
what it
right?
is, but something about me and or Sujia clearly made him insecure. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So it was just really weird timing that we had this discourse about Twinkie and bananas, and then literally right around the same day, if not the next day,
The Chinese
the
player.
tennis player
Yeah.
banana thing happened because there are people, including him, being like, "I don't think it's derogatory,"
You
and
know-
I'm like, "Yes, it is."
Okay. Well, anyway, so he's a toxic dude. All
From
right.
what we can see from this
Ed
exchange.
Kim, your mother's great, but you're a toxic dude. So stop being an ass and, fucking grow up. And if our other co-host was here today,
Oh, he would
He
say a
would've
lot
just-
more mean
okay.
stuff.
he would rain
Yeah.
fire and thunder or whatever down on you. So, by the way, you got the text from him, right?
Just now?
About an hour ago, I guess he said where he was. So anyway, yeah, that's it for Ed Kim.
He's in Las Vegas.
I don't know if that's
Las
for
Vegas.
public. Whatever. Okay.
Wait, didn't we already say that? I said that at the
No,
beginning.
okay, fine,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm not talking about him. Yeah. So today we covered the food, Torrance and the El Gato night market
Night
and
market.
Ramen somehow?
Yeah, Ramyun, Malatang.
Malatang. So it's like Ktown Food episode maybe? Or
And we even talked about MSG and
MSG.
also the origin of The original of MSG, right?
Yeah,
And also,
the hatred.
And Ed Kim is toxic. We're gonna put that in there. Korean mama's son Ed is toxic.
I didn't say it.
Well, I mean, I'm saying it.
It's Portland, Oregon, right?
Yeah, Oregon. Yeah.
Oregon.
All right, then. Yeah. So we'll be back next episode with some hot topics. Like,
But not like the store.
oh yeah, that was a rave store back then. Jenko pants, remember?
Jinkos. They were back in style for a while.
Oh wait, here we go again. Okay. So we'll be back next time. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to this channel, smash the notification bell. Find our socials in the description box below. And yeah, this has been Ktown Social Club. Michael Kim, Michael One,
Bye bye.
Ed Choi, Ed Che, and Rocco
Ed Che.
1540.
Ba-da-bow.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. What's that dude's name?
Fuck that guy. What?
What's that dude? Oh, Ed Kim, right? Edward Kim.
More Eds. I don't think I've known any other Eds. Edward.